Hello everyone, Fanta here and you are watching Fantavision. Today I am discussing my top 10 most anticipated games for E3 2018. And I'm making this video because I'm actually not going to E3 this year. I went the past 2 years, but this year I unfortunately did not get an invite. But honestly, even if I'd gotten the invite, I probably would not have gone. Just because man, they've really ruined E3 in my experience, at least from an attendee perspective. I'm really excited about a lot of games that are coming out this year, but attending it is just a nightmare. There's way too many people now that they let in just the general public of whoever wants to buy a ticket, and they don't have enough stuff. They don't have enough games. They don't have enough demos. Unless you're very, very VIP, you're not really going to be doing much. There's just lines out the ass. Everything is scheduled way ahead of time, and it's just a mess. So, even if you do have the chance to buy a ticket, I don't recommend it. I know a couple people last year I talked to, they did still find it worth it, just because it was kind of a neat thing. They went to the Coliseum, they watched a bunch of the interviews, but personally, when I go to E3, I want to be playing game demos. I want to be trying out new things that are not going to be available to even try for months. And that's the huge appeal of it, being able to try things that aren't out yet and talking to developers. I did get to talk to developers of Surviving Mars, and I got to talk to a lot of other people. There were indie devs and different indie companies. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but it was a lot of fun doing that. But when I did want to play the big games, I didn't get to play a single Nintendo game last year, and that sucked. I got to play like FIFA on the Switch. I think that was like the only thing that didn't have a line. And maybe I tried Sonic. I don't know. It was some other game that wasn't that big of a deal, and it was unfortunate. So, happy I guess I'm not going, but instead I'll be doing lots of videos for E3. I'll be live streaming E3 if I'm not at work. I'll be live streaming on the YouTube. So here, normally I do stream over on Twitch. Twitch, I actually just recently hit 1,000 freaking followers, and that's awesome. And I want to thank everybody who's been showing up to that. If you haven't, it's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend you guys come on over to Twitch. It's fun. We're doing like community gameplay nights. We were playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the Switch. So if you've got a Switch, come play with us. Seriously, it's so much fun. We've had almost an entire full group of people playing, and it just gets so chaotic, so much fun. We're going to be playing the Jackbox Party Pack, so people can just kind of join us through either their computer or their mobile phone or whatever, and that'll be a lot of fun as well. So a lot more community events over there. Once again, thanks for helping me get to 1,000 over there, and it's been a ton of fun, and I can't wait to watch that grow. So, starting off with number 10, Fallout 76. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about this game. They did a teaser trailer which shows no gameplay. It sort of showed the setting. It just kind of showed the vault. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with this game. We don't know what kind of game it is. We don't know if it's an RPG, if it's going to be a survival game, which I've heard. Some people have said it's going to be a battle royale game. Some people have said it's going to be kind of like Rust. And I don't know. I don't really need a new Fallout game in my life. I wasn't really looking forward to a new Fallout game. I'm looking forward to a pick you're going to hear later on down the list. Because, it's Elder Scrolls. Everyone's looking forward to the new Elder Scrolls. So, kind of disappointed that this was the announcement. And I don't get the point of teaser trailers. I get that it's supposed to get us talking and tease us. That's the point, I guess. But it's just frustrating. It's annoying. I don't like them. Just show us gameplay, Or at least give us a hint of what's going on. Anyway. Number 9, Death Stranding. Now, this is really far down on the list because another game, I don't even know what the hell is going on at all. Like, this one, like, at least Fallout, you're like, okay, it's Fallout. I get the Fallout universe. I get what's kind of going to be in the game. But Death Stranding's just a mindfuck. Like, they've showed a 9-minute trailer or like a 6 to 7-minute trailer. And there's shooting. There's shooting involved. There's weird creature things. That's it? Hideo Kojima? The guy from The Walking Dead? I think Guillermo del Toro's involved. Michael Madsen or Mads Mikkelsen or whatever his name is in it. I think he's evil. I have no idea what is going on with this game. And I'm intrigued. This is like a good I guess they're all teasers, aren't they? They're both making me think about it. I don't know. Number 8 is Kingdom Hearts 3. And this game, wow, the more I see about this game, the more I'm excited for it. I will be completely honest. I own Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the PS2, the PS3, the PS4, and I've never beaten any of them. That's right. I don't know why I keep buying it. I like get into it for a couple of hours, I play it, I enjoy it, and then something else comes out and I just completely drop it and forget that I own it. And that's unfortunate, and maybe I'll stream the 1 and 2 with Eric, Oprah, whatever, because he really enjoys the games and we can take turns playing them, and if I get stuck, he can help me. Maybe that'll help me finally beat these games, because I need to. I mean, I own almost all of them. I think I do own all of them, actually, except for the DS ones. Maybe I have the PSP one. So I have all of them except for the DS ones. So I need to play these games. I mean, they're fun. You know, I've only played the first one because I didn't want to play the second one before I beat the first one, but I've always owned all of that. Whatever. The graphics look phenomenal. The combat looks great. I'm excited to see all the new worlds that they're going to incorporate. They've already showed Monsters Inc., Toy Story, and there could be Star Wars. There could be Marvel. What if there was... No, they haven't bought Fox yet. I was going to say, what if they did Deadpool, right? You know? What if they did X-Men? I don't know. Disney's starting to own everything, so they can almost put everything in this game, and that'd be really interesting. If there's some companies they buy after this game comes out, there'll be a Kingdom Hearts 4, and it'll be even crazier. So I'm really looking forward to this game, and I really need to beat the first two. Number 7, Last of Us 2. This is also a little bit farther down the list just because, I mean, it's not like a newish title. I don't know. I don't know why it's so low. I guess there's so many good games that are coming out. Like, I couldn't put it near the top. But wow, that second trailer caught me off guard big time. It's just shown a bunch of new characters, really tense situations. I'm excited. The first one had me very, very depressed, and it was just this empty but like beautiful world, and there's so many like tense / horror / dramatic / character moments, and I just kept wanting to play it to see the next cutscene, to hear what's happening in the story, to explore the next environment, to see what I'm going to encounter next. And even though there were some parts of the game where I'm screaming in frustration because I kept dying, it was a wonderful game. It was so much fun, and it was just beautiful. And I cannot wait to see what happens in part 2. Ellie's grown up, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Number 6, Beyond Good and Evil 2. This game, wow. I mean, talk about ambitious. Like, the game... Now, the trailer itself really doesn't tell you anything. It's like, oh, there's spaceships, a monkey, and you're thieves, I guess. I don't know. But I've seen some gameplay, and you can, like, go up into space and come back down onto the planet, and there's cities. And I'm guessing you can go around in any of these cities and explore the planet, and it's like what I thought Destiny or No Man's Sky or Star Citizen or any of these space games that have promised the world and so far delivered nothing. It seems like that's what this is going to be. And I'm really excited to see what that's like. I hope you can walk around in your ship. I know that's kind of a random thing to want, but it'd be cool to have like your ship be kind of your home base, and you can buy new things for your ship, and like the interior of your ship. You can customize it. And I know that's way too much and it probably won't be in this game, but already from what I've seen, very impressive. But because of how impressive and how grand the scope is and how much they want to do, I'm really worried about this game. Not only for delays, but for like delivering on these promises. So looks interesting. They haven't shown really any combat yet as far as I know. And I don't know, it's just one of those games that I'm really looking forward to. And I really don't know how it relates to the first one. I've only played the first one a little bit, so I'm not completely, maybe a lot of the characters are in this second one. But looks interesting. Looking forward to it. Number 5, Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5, oh my god, I'm worried about it because of Battlefront 2, because they're saying a lot of the same things before Battlefront 2 came out. No season pass. That's great. That's wonderful. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't make it an unsatisfying game to play. And that was my problem with Battlefield 1. It was a great game, gameplay-wise, graphics-wise, all that stuff. But I don't know, it just never felt satisfying because the unlock system just sucked, in my opinion. You just weren't getting new stuff as often as I wanted, and the loot box system was a pain in the ass because it was completely random, had nothing to do with skill. You couldn't just buy them with in-game currency. I think you'd use like scraps or something like that. It was just the worst loot system ever. And that killed it for me. I know that's a stupid reason for a lot of people, but that killed it for me. But this game, I'm giving it hope because there's no season pass. I love that fact because season passes fracture the community, and a lot of people don't get to play those maps that they paid for because that's not where most of the people are playing. So this will, I don't know, this could be one of the best Call of Duties if they do it right. And there's a lot of YouTube people, a lot of industry people that are really excited about this game. They're hopeful, and it sounds like during the press event they showed off a lot more information that we don't know yet. So I'm looking forward to hearing about that information, and I'm hoping it sells. I'm hoping it sells it to me, and I'm hoping that they keep the promise of keeping the microtransactions non-intrusive. So we'll see though. It's EA. We know their track record, but fingers crossed because the game, I don't know, it just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to another Battlefield game because Battlefield 1 was just not my cup of tea. Number 4, Ghost of Tsushima? Japanese Assassin's Creed. This game looks awesome. It's developed by Sucker Punch, which, I mean, they made the Infamous games. I wasn't a huge fan of those. But this game looks awesome. I know they haven't shown any gameplay. I know they've only discussed the concept basically and told you what the game is going to be kind of about. I've just been looking forward to a Japanese samurai / ninja game. And this sounds like we're finally getting it. And because for some reason Ubisoft has been dropping the ball and never put an Assassin's Creed game in that setting, even though it's like perfect, like, right? Ninjas, assassins. I mean, there's a movie called Ninja Assassin. Why do you not have an Assassin's Creed in Japan? Anyway, they lost their chance. This game looks amazing. I'm glad it's not Ubisoft developing it because maybe there won't be a season pass and a fuck ton of microtransactions. Maybe it'll be just a game, which I think the Infamous games were just a game. Like, they were a complete package, and because of that I might go back and just give them a chance when I have time, if I have time. I probably won't, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this setting, with this interesting story about, I believe it's Mongolia invading. So that'll be great. I'm looking forward to it, and I want to see gameplay at E3. Please show gameplay. That's what I always say. Yes, you get this fancy CG trailer. I love the concept. Show me gameplay, okay? That's how I know if I'll like the game or not. Well, I guess not even then, because gameplay can be scripted in a lie, but you know what I mean. You at least get a better idea. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about this game. Number 3. This is not a game that a lot of people are going to put on their lists, I'm sure. I don't think any YouTuber is going to have this on their list. Serious Sam 4. I have it that high because I love Serious Sam. That was my first rated M game that I could buy when I was a kid. Well, openly buy, because before that I had my brother sneak me games like Grand Theft Auto and stuff when I was a little kid, but that's beyond the point. And I just remember having so much fun with this game on the PS2. I believe it was the second encounter, and oh my god, I would always bring it over to my friends' houses. The only weird thing is you couldn't save the damn game. You can't save in co-op? What the hell? Why couldn't you save the game? Anyway, it was such a phenomenal game. It was so much fun. Just pure chaos. Just wave after wave of enemy, and it just doesn't get old, and I don't know why. Like, it should get old, but it's so much fun. I don't know, it's just so arcadey and crazy, and the sound effects and the stupid things that Sam says, and just everything about the game is just fun. And that's what the game is focused on, is you having fun. It just throws you in. You get like either revolvers or Desert Eagles with unlimited ammo. You dual wield them. You get miniguns, cannons, rocket launchers, laser guns, grenade launchers, flamethrower. It's just so much fun. And the newest Serious Sam sucked. They put it in like this weird Middle Eastern desert warfare zone. And it's just shit. It's just sand and brown and boring, and it sucks. But everything before that was phenomenal. And even the developers know that that game was a pile of dog shit. And in Serious Sam 4, they're like, you know what? We fucked up. We're going back to the old formula. And I'm so excited because we need more couch co-op games for these systems. And this is going to bring it. I know it is. And even if it's not, I'm going to get it on the PC. I'm going to play with a bunch of people I know that love Serious Sam as well. And it's such a fun co-op game. And the replay value is definitely there. Even though it's just like a mindless shooter, that's why it has replay value. I just can't convey how excited I am for this game. And I saw this weird thing because I was looking up what games were coming to E3 2018, and it said the Nintendo Switch. Like near it said pre-order Nintendo Switch. And they could have been a mess up. That could have been a typo. It might be PC and these consoles only. It might just be PC only. I don't care. I just want to play the game. But if it's on the Switch, holy shit. I'm going to buy it on the PC and the Switch if it has couch co-op. I swear to God I'm going to do that. Because I love the game series that much. Number 2. Elder Scrolls 6. I don't even have a trailer to show you because there isn't one yet. Just give us a release date. Give us a teaser trailer. Give us something. I couldn't give a shit about Fallout. Give us a new Elder Scrolls game. And I feel like Bethesda's worried to announce this game even, because Skyrim is just, they've milked it to death. Like, it's partially their fault that there's so much hype for Elder Scrolls 6 because, I mean, what has it been released on? PC, 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch. That's 6 different things it's been released on. I could be missing something. That's how many things it was released on. There needs to be a new one. Stop putting out the same game, especially $60 on the Switch. Fuck you guys. Come on. I would have happily given you 30, maybe 40. You know, GCU would bring it down. Rest in peace, GCU. But 60. Really? 60? Anyway, this is not a rant about Elder Scrolls Skyrim. This is a rant about why haven't you announced Elder Scrolls 6 yet? And I'm hoping they do, because last year Bethesda's conference sucked. There's no way around it. It sucked last year. They need to make up for it. There's so much freaking hype for Elder Scrolls 6. Just give us something. I don't care about Elder Scrolls Online. I know a lot of people do, No offense, if you like that game, that's great. I wish I did. I wanted to get into it, but it just lost me in the very beginning. I need somebody to guide me through the beginning. Maybe I can get into it. But for now, I do not care about another expansion for that game. Elder Scrolls 6, people are screaming for it. Do it. Make it. Do it. It's money. There's so much money. You're gonna put on 6 more systems. You're gonna put on the 360 again for some reason. I don't know. You're gonna go crazy. Because that's what you do, Bethesda. That's what you do with the Elder Scrolls series. Hey, there might be a Fallout for the Switch. I don't know. That's what was in the leaked document for Nintendo's conference. We'll see if that comes true. But so far, everything has. So, we'll see. Announce it, damn it. Number 1. Number freaking 1. Cyberpunk 2077. I love CD Projekt Red. And that's not even till recently. Like, I didn't really know much about them. I didn't play The Witcher 1. I didn't play The Witcher 2. And when The Witcher 3 came out, I originally was like, I mean, it looks good. I mean, everybody's saying it's amazing, but I haven't played 1 and 2. Won't I get lost? And then I got the game. They sent me a review code, actually. And it ran like shit on my computer, because I didn't have the greatest computer at the time. But I still really, really loved the game. Like, it was so much fun, even though I had to turn the graphics really low. There was some glitchiness to it because of how bad my computer was. And then I got on the PS4, and it was just like, oh my god, this is the best RPG I've ever played. The side quests are so incredible. Some of them are like, if you missed those side quests, you've missed a part of the game, because they're just so involved. They're so deep. There's so much lore in the game. There's like a bestiary. There's so much. Even in the case, there's a manual. There's stickers. There's an encyclopedia type thing. I believe there's the soundtrack in there. They came with like 16 free pieces of DLC they released over time. The DLC was like expansion packs. It was just so much content. I have so much faith in Cyberpunk 2077. I know they've only done another cinematic trailer or whatever, but this is a company that cares. It's a company that cares about the gamers. They care about the people reviewing them. I think they put a thank you note in The Witcher 3. If there's as much content in Cyberpunk 2077 as just the base game of The Witcher 3, it's another game I'll be playing for years, and it's another game I'm going to be telling you guys to buy immediately. So that's what I expect for Cyberpunk 2077. And they have a lot to live up to because of how amazing The Witcher 3 is. I mean, it had a functional card game in it. Like, it was fun. They even released the full game on the PC. Now, they've changed the hell out of it now to make it more complicated, more complex because of how simple it was, but still really fun and strategic. God. I know I just keep going on about The Witcher 3, but there's nothing really talked about with Cyberpunk 2077 yet. So there's not much to say, but it's CD Projekt Red. It's going to be amazing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Comment down below what you're excited about for E3 2018, and like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday. Have a fantastic day. See ya.